he and Jamal Murray have formed something pretty fun to watch. Do you have any specifics on how this all came about?
I mean, just like we talked about Simmons and Embiid's game not complementing one another's, these two do, and here's why. Because Jamal Murray's a natural scorer, and I believe that Jokic is a playmaker. And for that reason, these two get along just fine. Like any other point guard situation, you're called on to make plays. They just want him to score. So they put the ball, we'll go to the clips, we'll put the ball here in Jokic's hands and say, all right, Jamal Murray, you do what you do best. Then you talk about chemistry and knowing one another. You see him put that hand out right there. To Jamal Murray, that means give and go. The problem is the guy, Mo Harkless, that's guarding him, he can't see that signal. So Jamal Murray's going to come off of here. He's going to be very, very aggressive at all times to get buckets. Again, he's a scorer, Jamal Murray is. This guy, the big fella, who I think is the biggest point guard in the league, is a playmaker. Jamal Murray, again, give it to your playmaker and just come off and be who you are. Now, you look at this big guy right here. He's slow, he can't jump. It's overtime. They're down 3. He draws 3 defenders right here, and his natural instinct is to, guess what? Look for Paul Millsap, who's right in the back, who can possibly get a layup, but there's no good passing angle there. But there's one guy that's wide open. His favorite target, the best scorer on the team, Jamal Murray, a beneficiary of great playmaking. Now, this is something you don't see every day. Your point guard, 6'4", passing it to the 7-footer in the backcourt to then go make a play, a pick and roll for him. Look at the biggest point guard in the league, you guys. Goes to the paint like Rondo, draws 3 defenders, and finds, not Paul Pierce, but Jamal Murray for a wide-open 3-ball. This dude right here is just, he's dangerous.
Same result.
You can tell that they like each other.
Right.
I mean, they have fun playing with each other. Their games complement one another. They're young. They're going to grow together. I just love it. I love what they do.
How would you describe his passing?
Unbelievable. He's a guard. He's a big man in the guard's body. Vice versa. He's a big man.
I knew what you meant.
He's an unbelievable passer. He sees the floor very well. He's 2 steps ahead of the game every time he plays the game. As soon as he catches the ball, he knows what he wants to do with it. So I think he's leading the league in assist-turnover ratio as well in the playoffs. That's unbelievable stat for a big.
It is crazy.
That is insane. Does he remind you of anyone?
That twosome right there, to me, they remind me a little bit of like Weber and Bibby. That's the only 2 that I can kind of think of. And that's
Or Divac.
Was Weber a point?
I would say.
Yep, is damn near a point.
Yeah, Weber could pass that thing, though, man. He could really, really pass it. Maybe not quite like Jokic, but dang near close, though.
The thing I like about watching the Nuggets play is they look different from every other team. Because when you're able to invert your offense and have your center bringing it up in the backcourt or throw it to him at the high post, I'm actually getting a chance to see people cut and move off the ball. It's the opposite of watching the Houston Rockets.
Right.
They have 5 guys constantly spotting up or 4 guys and 1 guy trying to get a lob on the dunk spot. So it's just refreshing to see how they play.
And it's, to piggyback what you said, when Brad Stevens came in, similar offense. He tried to go through Al Horford in the post, and back in the day when it was Jared Sullinger and Kelly Olynyk, same type of offense. Try to invert the offense, get the defense to react differently, and see how bigs guard pick and rolls or pin downs.